Good morning, Tay. What's up, girl? Good morning, everybody. Y'all do your girl a favor. Make sure you have an amazing, wonderful day on today, no matter what's coming your way. Learn to forgive and keep it moving. Also, double tap that screen, hit that like button for your girl, because it's free and it ain't gonna cost you nothing. How y'all doing? How y'all living out there this morning? Another beautiful morning that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad it is. If your trials and tribulations is weighing heavy on you this morning, just know you are not alone. And even though that doesn't make anything better, also know that your situation could always be worse. And I know that doesn't always help either, because see, sometimes your situation can be your situation, and it doesn't matter what your situation is, it's just a heavy situation. It may not be worse as others, but it's still heavy. It's still big. It's still bad to you. Um, Joe is at school, Tay. Y'all double tap the screen, hit the like button for your girl. Click, click. Make sure you hit it. Looking number two. What it do, baby? Thank you for hitting that like button. Looking number two. Looking number one. Always a charm, baby. You always go with your first man. Joe at school, Tay. Goodbye, Jacob. We don't play around here. Uh-huh. Don't time them out. Block them. Mm-hmm. Y'all double tap that screen. Hit that like button. Please and thank you. Good morning, Miss Diane. How are your parents? How's it going? How are you, Miss Diane? I have it bad accent. Okay. They got it. Okay. Good morning, Mama Tina. Did they take care of your situation? Mama Tina, I didn't get a clear answer from you on yesterday. But how are you? How are you feeling? How you doing? I think it's time, y'all. It's time for us to deal with our own problems and our own mental health on this morning. Now, I came on here to talk about one thing, and I'm gonna get to that. I am, but for whatever the reason, y'all know how the spirit just moves me. It's just time to deal with our own problems and our own mental health, our own trials and tribulations. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, Miss Diane? My spirit never leaves me wrong, even through this phone. I'm telling you. Today's a rough morning, but we're still here standing. That's right, Miss Diane. And just keep going. Like I said, as the song say, I have to remind myself all the time, Miss Diane. Cherry, you got to keep going. Because if you don't do it, who's going to do it? Somehow, Miss Diane, through all of our trials, tribulations, our tiredness, bearing the burdens of others, God gives us the strength that we need to perform every day, Miss Diane, to show up every day and still perform the tasks that we need to perform. You know, we're human, so we good at trying to make stuff look easy. But truth is, it's hard. And sometimes we get tired. Sometimes we get dismayed. Sometimes we're discouraged. We're tired of being in the same situation that we've been in, and we want it to come to an end, or we want the situation to change. And to everything, I have to remind myself, as I remind you guys, that to everything there is a season. And it won't always be like this, Miss Diane. It won't always be like this, Tay. It won't always be like this, Miss Tina. It won't always be like this. Change will come. Change will come. Yes, I'm good and warm and going to the doctor today in the pharmacy to pick up my house. Okay, Miss Tina, I just took mine, what that was, Monday. And I shot it in my leg, Tay. And I got a little knot, but it ain't gonna do nothing but go off in the muscle. But I needed to go slow because I had went a week without it when 2025 turned over. I still had refills on it. So let's just say it took a week. I had to call the doctor, blah 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 blah. So I finally got the medicine. So I took it Monday and I shot it in my leg and it put a little knot on my leg. But the doctor says it's a little bit of bruise too. But they say it's just gonna go into the muscle and it's just gonna go in there slower, in which I'm glad, right? I'm glad I do not have an appetite still, but my stomach ain't hurting, I ain't cramping, all that stuff that come along with the big O. So I'm thankful for that. So it's going in there slow. But now next Monday I will shoot it in one of my fat rolls somewhere. Somewhere. I'm gonna shoot it somewhere. I ain't gonna do my leg no more. But yeah, y'all, that song just in my spirit this morning. Make sure y'all double tap that screen, hit that like button. You just gotta keep going. We can get online and be whoever we want to be, make it sound however we want to make it sound, but we're human. Uh, yes, yes, Tay, it is. We just gotta keep going until I shoot it in my stomach. We really do. We just gotta keep going. We just gotta go with the flow. Miss Diane, I understand. I remember having a sick mom, and you're a caretaker of your parents. So I know a lot of the burden is on you, and you trying to deal with your own trauma, trials, and tribulations while parenting the parent. And I know that's a lot, Miss Diane. I completely can understand, but I can only encourage you and tell you, Miss Diane, that you just gotta keep going. God gonna see you through. God gonna see you through. If He bring you to it, He's gonna see you through it. And I just feel it in my spirit this morning that people need encouraging. I can come out here and drag that girl anytime we see her situation. Yes, God, every day, new mercies we see, Miss Diane, every day. Every day. I can come out here and drag that girl in her situation because she like to come out here and drag others. And I will. But right now, even to her, encouraging words, you got to keep going. You got to keep going. But this I can say, as we go off into it, nothing is going to ever turn out right for you when you put a man before your children. Hey, AirPod, welcome. Good morning. Nothing, excuse me, nothing is going to ever turn out right for you when you constantly putting a man before your kids. Ladies, when you have made a man your God, you have messed up. Because if it's not the true living God, then you're going to have a problem. When you make this man your God instead of seeking counsel from the true living God, you're going to have a problem. You're going to have a big problem. And it's never going to turn out the way that you think it's going to turn out. Imagine being married with 9 kids and living paycheck to paycheck. And you the only one bringing in the paycheck. And this man has the means to help you with your children and your finances and your home, and he chooses not to. He has a platform and you have to post for him because he doesn't care enough for you or your children to post anything. You have to pay his child support. You have to buy the food that he cooked. You got to buy the truck and the gas that he rides around in, the tires and the oil change. Enough is enough. But this goes back to self-esteem issues and you only accepting and dealing with what you want to deal with. All that you put into a man, how do you even get, I don't understand it. Y'all help me. How do you even get turned down by a man who broke like that? I'm trying to understand. How you get so turned down by a man that's broke? I'm sorry. Even if I'm going to cheat with a man, you can best believe I'm going to be getting some out of it. If he got a woman, if he got other stuff going on, you can best believe that I'm going to be getting some out of it. I'm not just going to be doing it, getting pregnant, and I still got to take care of him and the kids by myself. Absolutely not. You can say whatever you want to say about me, but one thing I ain't finna be is no nigga fool. Yeah, no. How you up for eviction and you just had two more babies that he don't help you take care of? He don't take you to the NICU. He barely take you to even see the kids. He don't care if you need the pump for him. He don't care at all. And then you say he's such a good dad. You pay him to babysit, and every time you turn around, he in the house sleep. Boy, I tell you the truth. But you know what? Ladies and gentlemen, one thing, and I want to speak to the ladies. A man is only going to do what you allow him to do. If you allow him to be sorry like that, he going to be sorry like that. But I'm sorry. Thankfully, I don't have to put up with nothing like that. Thankfully, my self-esteem is way up off the ground than that. I'm so thankful for the women that raised me, who would never even allow me to tolerate. My ancestors wouldn't even allow me to tolerate something like that, right? That's absurd. That is crazy. That is unfair to my son. That is unfair even if I had a house full of kids, right? That's just unfair. That's not even fair to your children to put up with that type of toxicness, that type of chaos around your kids. You know what I'm saying? But to each his own, and if you like it, I love it. But the last thing you should do is come out here and try to drag any other single mother who's doing way better than you. Cause see, it's a whole different ball game when you're a married single mother. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's embarrassing. It's ridiculous, it's pathetic, and it's sad. It's really, really sad to be a married single mother, meaning you ain't got no help. You on your own. You know, it's okay because you keep getting pregnant, quote, by your husband. I'm sorry, your husband. Let's call a thing and call it what it really is. But you keep getting pregnant by your husband, but you still ain't got no help. You still ain't got absolutely no help. Tay say, I was just talking about you yesterday to my older sister about how you speak positively. And I told you before God elevating you to where you will always walk in faith and never, woo, come out here, speak a word, Tay. I be needing a word too, y'all. I'm human. I'm human. I be needing a word. Y'all have no clue what really goes on behind the closed doors. God knows I thank you. I needed that word this morning because I feel defeated. But somehow, Tay, even when I feel defeated, is when I come out and I minister the most. Now I ain't perfect. No, I ain't none of that. Crazy. It's so much I can say about me, but I'm working on it. Trauma responder. That's one of the things I talk about all the time with me that I'm working on. You know what I'm saying? But I'm willing to work on it. I'm really to do the right thing because see, my motto is if I can't help you, Tay, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you unless you trying to pull me down. Then we got a problem, and I'm gonna respond with trauma. But other than that, if I want to be able to uplift people and help people, you don't know who's on the brink of taking themselves to this morning. You don't know what it took for me to get out the bed and uh wrestle with Joe this morning and get everything together, as well as other people. You don't know. Depression comes behind a smile. Excuse me. Depression comes with a person that you think got it all together and they got it going on and it's just the perfect life for them. That's not this just a facade. It's a facade. People are really going through it. They try to make it seem good. Why? Because we're online. They try to make it seem like it's something that is not. But truth be told, we all need a mental health check. We all need a mental health check. Sometimes I feel like this can't be real life. I got to be finna lose my mind. Like what's really, really going on this morning. But somehow God renews my strength every day. Every day. And I'm thankful for it. Sometimes I have power outs with God because I don't understand why I gotta be this. I don't understand why it has to be there. But God knows. God knows. And for those who truly pray for me behind the scenes, just know I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful because I'm human just like everybody else. I hurt just like everybody else. I go through things. I have ups, I have downs. Trying to be a good mom, trying to make sure that the bills are paid, keep our head above water, and I'm doing it by myself, which is fine. Which takes me back to I could never lay next to a man and he can't help me. Oh, you can say whatever you want to say about me. I don't care how holy, how saved I am. There's something inside of me, and I'm thankful for that, that will never let me lay there with a man and I ain't got no help. Understand, I'm out here doing it on my own, and that's okay. That's okay. The trials and the tribulations, they may come, but I ain't never got to roll over and see a man sleeping while I'm up trying to see how I'm going to feed my kids today, how we going to get a new house or a new apartment today. I can't put them on the lease because we known for being nasty, filthy. So I can't put them on the lease. I got to cheat the system. Good morning, Miss McCoy. Welcome to the chat. How you doing this morning, Miss McCoy? um I could roll over and say, God, thank you for the strength. Thank you for opening my eyes, the activity of my limbs. But never could I roll over to a man who can't do nothing but pack boxes and put them on the U-Haul. The boxes I had to buy. The U-Haul I had to buy. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Say what you will and say what you may about me. But the one thing that is about me is I don't believe in sleeping with a broke man. I don't believe in sleeping with a man who sleep more than I do. I don't believe in being with a man who constantly gets me pregnant and ain't got nothing else to do with it. I'm just pregnant and I'm just having and rocking babies on my own. Yeah, no. And I don't advise any woman to do that. Baby, if you know you having a hard time, you know you need some help, go get yourself some. Go do something for yourself. Don't ruin your life by having kids after kid after kid after kid when your husband is still a kid too. He's still a kid that you got to take care of. Don't do that to yourself. 10 out of 10, do not recommend. Don't do that to yourself. Your life is worth way more than that. Don't let the enemy trick you. Cause see, people quick to holler, you ain't gonna trick me out of my position. Baby, you been tricked 10 times. You been tricked 10 times. You don't even have a position. The only position you hold is being a sugar mama. That's it. That's the only position you hold is being the breadwinner. And you really ain't that good at it. You facing eviction. Let's see you tell Tampa Hard Rock to go give you some of your money back. It's a sticker. Hard Rock, give it up. Let's see you go over there and tell Tampa Hard Rock to give you some of your money back because it's a sticker. But you instead of getting stuck up and bragging about being touched, but you still ain't got no help. Make it make sense to me. You can stop me whenever I'm wrong, y'all. Feel free to drop down in the chat and let me know. I know the patches be over here. I know y'all don't like it, but if y'all was any kind of real supporters, y'all would tell the truth. If y'all was real supporters, y'all would tell the truth. When I was going back and forth with that lady and this and that, and I would get on here and really drag her and go crazy on her for speaking on my son, my supporters, you can go look. They will come and be like, I don't like this. Even Miss Diane, Miss Rossi, to y'all. Even Miss Diane, I remember I got mad, crying mad at Miss Diane. I had tears in my eyes. I was so upset with her. But she was right. See, sometimes you got to sit back and analyze the situation because, see, supporters that have your best interest, who believe in your platform and believe that God is taking you to higher heights. God is getting ready to do great things for you. They gonna correct you. No, I didn't like it, but it put me in the right perspective. Now, one thing have I ever prophesied and spoke that hadn't come to pass. It ain't nothing that I've ever spoken that has not come to pass, and we seen it right today. I told you, until you do right by that mama, cause see, she got a relationship with God. She might got her ways and she might got her days, but see, remember, God don't search our mind; He search our hearts. And see, you got a nasty heart. You grudgeful hearted, envious. The only thing you care about is that man. You take care of your children because you don't have no other choice. You don't want to be looked at as a bad mom. But truth be told, you put that man before your kids because how he got to pay for a truck and you getting evicted for the second time in less than a couple of months. Make it make sense. But you want to get out here and preach and talk about other single mothers and you live paycheck to paycheck. Certainly, my paycheck ain't nowhere near yours, but certainly your shit can get cut off and you still ain't got no help. Certainly, you ain't got no help, none whatsoever. You got 10 kids, not 9. Because that man, he ain't nothing but another child, another notch under your belt. Of course, you can't let it go. Of course, you can't. Of course, you can't forgive your mama, but you can forgive him for everything. You ain't got no other choice. And tell the real truth about why you really can't let him go. Tell the real truth about why you can't let him go. Y'all do me a favor, double tap that screen, hit that like button, please, and thank you. It's not so much as the children. Mm. Pay attention to the breakouts. Follow me. Pay attention to the breakouts. Pay attention to all the sudden, yeah. That ain't the only reason why you can't let go, sweetheart. We understand, because then you would have to explain to another man why you keep getting all these, where all these breakouts coming from. Yeah, I've been peep gang. You remember all the other fake pages that came and you shut them down and this and that. They was dropping all the tea and they had receipts. Oh, I ain't forgot none of that. It take Miss Sharon Peterson to get in here. Oh, she can run them all down to you. Who else? Not only Miss Sharon Peterson can run them all down to you, but also Minister Cheryl is another one who can run them all down to you. Yeah. People ain't really forgot, love. You can say what you want to say, and you can say it how you want to say it. But the truth be told, you in the worst position than any woman I know. I don't know no woman that got 10 kids, including him, and ain't got no help. And then get online bragging about being touched. I don't know no woman that would sit up and buy her man, her husband a truck, but your kids ain't got nowhere to live. You got to move every 2 to 3 months. You know that you got a house full of kids. You know you can't be in no apartments because they make a lot of noise. The neighbors gonna complain, but you don't care about that. But your husband got a truck and he go gamble as soon as he feel like it. All that money and you won't have nothing to show for it but 10 kids. And again, people talk about what she do, and I give her that she do. She make sure her kids straight. She look out for them. Who else gonna do it? She ain't got no other choice. She shop at Polo for the husband and Walmart and Target for the kids. Okay, cool. They clean. They nice. They neat. All right, that's all fine and dandy. But you can best believe one thing. While I'm in Polo, MGM, and all these other stores, my kids gonna receive the same thing too. You did it for your oldest one. That's because he was old enough to know better. That's why you did it. But when it comes to the other ones, yeah. Yeah. You have to be careful the things that you sprue out. Please see my name's the peach on the bone. Hey, Miss Boss Lady. It's simple. It's simple. She can't. They dealing with breakouts over there, Miss Boss Lady. And who else gonna help her? What man gonna come to the rescue of a woman with that many kids? Now let me say this: you got some men God is able to do exceedingly abundant and above. I can say whatever I want to say, and God can turn right around and get her the man that He really and truly had for her. Don't get it twisted, Miss Boss Lady. But it's various reasons why she don't want to. I never forget she did that last video. Ooh, now this took me out, y'all. This took the hell out of me. She did that video and bust out and said, this is when the tire blew out on Wood's truck. She's sitting there talking about, now look at this. This bump just popped up out of nowhere. Y'all better peep game. Y'all don't be seeing what's going on. Look up medical histories and stuff like that. Now, I'm not saying like her personal. Now that's one thing I don't do is no doxing. I don't believe in getting people's personal business. I ain't trying to hurt nobody like that. When I say medical, sudden bumps popping up on your mouth and around your mouth, go look it up. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying go bother anything that belongs to her. Cause see, I don't condone people calling child protection on people. I don't condone people, doing stuff like that, unless you do it to me. Now, if you do it to me, we gonna get it on the popping, baby. You gonna have to hop, scoot, and boost scoot all the way around when I get through with you. And I'm not gonna do no whole lot of talking. I'm gonna go ahead on and do the walking. Right. Y'all didn't see what she. Lord forgive me, that took me though. She bust out and said out of nowhere, literally, all that stuff in the corners of her mouth. Right, all this stuff. Y'all don't see that shit. I bust out laughing because there was confirmation from me. I knew all the bumps and stuff that be around. Y'all pay attention. That ain't the only reason why she can't leave him. But they not gonna get out here and talk about that part. Remember, this the same woman who had to sit in yogurt. Ding, 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 ring, ring, ring. Somebody ring the alarm. Y'all wake up. It's way more to the story that's actually being said. You understand? Uh-huh. It's way more to the story. And believe you me, if I got stuck with somebody with something that we literally could not give back or get rid of, yeah, baby, we gonna be together, Miss Boss Lady. I'm sorry. I'm just like her, nigga. You ain't going nowhere. You stuck, we stuck. Y'all better pay attention and peep game. Y'all better pay attention and peep game. But it is what it is, because guess what? You made your bed, now you gotta lay in it. You made your bed. Come on, that ain't hard to fathom or hard to believe when you dealing with a man like that. This time, I guess he didn't wanna infect the last woman he was with. He used protection. Let's be honest, you weren't mad because he did it. You was mad because he used protection. He didn't pass that down to her. But you stuck with it. Why you think the baby's always in the NICU? Oh, okay. Every single last one of them. Y'all don't want a real talk this morning. Hey, Gemini. What's up? Good morning. Why you think every single baby she ever had is always in the NICU? Y'all don't peep game and pay attention to nothing. Nothing at all. Every single baby she ever had has been in the NICU. Why do you think that is? They ain't had no whole lot of premature births. She made up scenarios as to why the babies was in the NICU, but quick to tell you all of them was in the NICU, but she ain't really telling you the real reason why. But okay. All right. Don't believe what I said. You can always put your money on Cherry, baby, because it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. You can best believe it. And y'all gonna say, you know what? What they always say, Tay? Cherry Show said that. Cherry Show. I ain't never got out here and spoke nothing that wasn't the truth. You might not like it, but that don't mean that it ain't right, baby. You might not like it, but that don't mean that it ain't right. Miss VV. Oh, they coming out the bushes this morning. Get on down. Y'all finally waking up, huh? Oh, okay, Miss VV. Think I'm lying. How y'all don't see it? How y'all don't pay attention to every baby been in the NICU? How y'all don't see that? I'm already knowing what time it was. When that tie blew out, y'all go back to that video. Oh, that tickled me. When the tie blew out, Miss VV. Girl, she bust out and said, Miss Boss Lady, see, now I'm stressed. This bumped and pumped up out of nowhere and it's coming through my lip. Baby, that's not normal. If you don't have something that's infected or something you to poke at or something, I know because I just went through this shit about 3 months ago. But I had some I actually infected and I poked. I stuck a needle in it. Didn't know that a fever blister could, get like that. This shit happening just because she's sitting there. Boy, that took me out of here. You feel me? I say, oh my God. She telling you, but she ain't telling you at the same time. She's crazy, bro. So yeah, that's why they can't go nowhere, Miss Boss Lady, because who finna deal with that? You gotta go tell a whole nother man, yeah, well, I got this going on and this, I got that going on and yeah, this is hey Erica, good morning. It's just really trifling at this point, y'all. I mean, y'all double tap that screen, hit that like button. Good morning to everybody just joining. Come on, baby, join in on the conversation, get you a little motivation, and watch a whole get dragged all at the same time. Yeah, it's a lot going on around there that ain't been said around there to the crab inside house. Don't forget that when the page came out here with proof that they had the crab. Don't forget none of that. Y'all forget all that. Oh, you know I don't miss nothing. Not the way she get out here and talk about single mothers and single women. You like thank you, Miss VV. I appreciate you. Yeah. Not the way she get out here and dog them out. No, ma'am, honey. No, ma'am. Now get out here and tell the real truth about what's really going on and why you really can't leave. Why you really spoil him and this and that and take care of him like he a child. How you go buy a man a truck before you put your kids in the house and you brag about 84, $85,000 months, but your kids living in a 3 bedroom. I don't care if it's luxury or not luxury. How you do that? How you don't put your kids first? How high spot, you better believe it. How you don't put your kids first? No, for real, Erica. How you go do that? You get out here and brag about 85, $86,000 months, and the only thing that's paid for is something that nigga got. Nothing that you got for your kids. Hey, Miss Velvet. Good morning. Nothing for your kids is paid for. Just a pay for a truck for that nigga. But you finna cram 3 kids in a 9 bedroom. I mean, in a 3 bedroom. Wait, what? That shit, huh? How you do that? Y'all don't like no real talk, but I'm gonna tell it how it go. It's really sad to watch this woman put this man before her kids. You make sure he's straight. You make sure he's straight. And you always want your bedroom so nice. You always, and there ain't nothing wrong with nice things. Don't get it twisted. But you cramming all them kids up in a 2 bedroom, cause it's not it's a 3, but and then your oldest got his own room, so you putting the rest of the kids in 1 bedroom, or you making your oldest suffer with having to share a room with his very much younger siblings. Oh wow! But you want to make sure your bedroom real nice for you and this husband. Yeah, that's insane to me. 85, $86,000 hot fucking damn. Woo! Help me, Holy Ghost. Baby Cherry finna take off. Hey, T-Bone. Good morning, baby. Cherry finna take off. You hear me? 85, 86,000. Let me tell you something, baby. Oh, I'm going to look for me a house. I'm going to give me a brand new car and truck. Check it out. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to get me a brand new house and a brand new truck. I mean, a brand new car and a brand new truck. Y'all never tap that screen, hit the like button. Honey, 86, 85, $86,000, baby, you ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing. But guess what? I'm gonna sit back on some of it too. I ain't finna take and get now dime. Well, I might go play a little video poker. I ain't gonna tell you no lie, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Say I ain't finna go down there and play no little video poker now. But you can best believe this after I done buy me a car, a brand new car, and a brand new truck and pay my bills up. And of course, you know I'm gonna take care of Joe. That go without saying. But I sure ain't gonna just waste the money. What I look like? Just finding me a nigga out the street saying, "Come here, let me spoil you, let me take care of you. You can get me pregnant. You ain't got to take care of. You can be, but I'm gonna tell you somebody who used to could break that girl down. Y'all think I could do it? I'm gonna tell you somebody who could break her down was Limitless Mindset. I don't know where he at. They say he on Patreon. If y'all really want to hear some facts, I'm talking about some real terminology about her, limitless mindset. When I tell you he had her down to a science, He had her down to a science. Yeah, Erica didn't it. He used to have my mouth closed, and that's hard to do. He used to have my mouth closed because he had her down to a science. Hey, Miss Coleman. Yes, y'all, I never forget it. Limitless Mindset. If y'all can find, they say he's still on Patreon. I'm not sure. I don't know. But if y'all can find him, you can best believe it's gonna be well worth the watch. So he's on Patreon. Make sure y'all subscribe to his Patreon. And yeah, he will give you a breakdown analysis as from a man standpoint too, y'all. You only getting it from me, from a woman who don't play those type games. But to hear from a man, oh, he broke it down. You understand me? Why she always wants somebody to know she's being touched. Why she always get out here and sing songs about, you know what I'm saying, the wood and all that stuff. Y'all, he will break it down. Shout out to everybody that remember in the chat. I see y'all saying, I remember. I wouldn't tell people that I made $1 million and don't have nothing to show for it but some boxes in the U-Haul, trying to see where you going. And let's talk about how she didn't even put all the children on the lease. That we not gonna even talk about that part. How she ain't put all the children on the lease. She didn't even put him on the lease. But for what for? He ain't paying no bills, no way. See, she didn't want people to know that she was nasty and how she really lived, because she knew if she did that her chances of getting the townhouse would be slim to none. You understand? She knew if they did a real background check that her chances would be slim to none. So she didn't put any of them on the lease, but you got 7, 8 people already living there, and ain't nobody on the lease but you. Probably you and your oldest son. That's it, and that's all. Yeah, that speaks volumes alone all by itself. You understand? She already know what time it is. Entertainment, you love be reading her as well. Okay, I'm gonna have to check it out. But yeah, that was crazy to me to hear that she didn't even put them on the lease. And why y'all think she always in that room, the family room and all that stuff, at the center room and all that stuff and this and that? Cause she ain't got no peace in the house. She ain't got no peace. Anything she could do to run from the kids is fine, but it would cause she coming running. Don't y'all see it? Y'all blatantly sit up here and watch a woman put this man before her kids. She run away from her kids, but she run to the nigga. She run to the husband, but she runs away from her kids. It's sad. It's really sad. And some people are so delusional, but it's a lot of people waking up too. They starting to see, well, dang, you got a husband and this and that. Then you got some women who just like her. They think it's cool to pay all the bills. They think it's cool to let a man live up in your house and watch you struggle. So you mean to tell me I'm going to get put out my house and I'm going to get online and talk about, yeah, I just had twins, but he back touching me again. We did a little something. Excuse me? We did a little something. Who in the can get wet? I'll wait. We did a little something. Bitch, what? Who? Who can even get wet laying next to a nigga that can't do nothing but pick up? He can't even buy the boxes that you got to put you and your kids' stuff in. He ain't even got the license to rent the U-Haul you gonna need to move. You ain't got enough money to pay no movers. Shit is insane. And it's crazy how the internet sit up and watch this stuff happen, but nobody points out how she puts this man before her kids because she buy her kids whatever they want. Oh, we gonna mask it by, I'ma just always buy my kids a lot of food and, a lot of clothes, even though they're gonna come from Walmart and Target. But we gonna mask it like that. They ain't gonna pay no attention to my pride and joy. Remember, this is the same woman that said I would take myself so that this man can live, no regards to her children. Why is that never talked about? Why don't nobody get out here and talk about that part. Nobody talks about how this woman puts this man before her children. It's like it's supposed to be okay, of course, with the patches. It's supposed to be okay. Why? Because people choose to turn a blind eye to the things that they see. They choose to turn a blind eye. I looked at her completely different when she said that. I love him. Oh my God. Ah, I love him so much. I love my husband. He's so fucking wood. He's so fucking good. I myself so he could live. Ain't thought now time, now second about her children. So you okay with going out leaving the kids that your body made so that he could live? I digress. Don't get me started, y'all. I digress. It's really sad how people overlook the fact that this lady is constantly putting this man before her kids. Case in point, that lady had enough money to go buy her and her children a house. She knew she was pregnant when she found out she was pregnant with 2 more kids. What did she do? Continue to go to the casino, continue to give her husband money, husband, to gamble, right? Okay, you brag about all this money, but you have absolutely nothing to show for it. Notice every time I speak on how she's not a good mother and she doesn't spend quality time with her kids, all of a sudden, see, that's how I know she be over here listening. I hit that nerve. I hit that shit where it hurt. All of a sudden, pay attention, y'all. All of a sudden, she's taking 1 hour out the day with one of her kids, and she's gonna give them her undivided time and attention. Oh, okay. All right. But y'all ain't gonna point that out, but see, Cherry pays attention. This ain't our first round. This probably won't be our last. But what I do want to know is, why is it okay to watch a mother constantly put a man before her children? I don't understand it. See, I could love T-Bone dirty draws. And that's fine. Oh, I could love the way he rock me all night for old and new time's sake. But the one thing I'm gonna do is what I gotta do. T-Bone gonna have to rock me when I got time to be rocked. When I don't have to go to meetings and IEPs and taking care of his business while he's at school. It's a time and a place for everything. Oh, we gonna get it in, baby. Oh, we gonna make it do. I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby, in Jamie Foxx's voice. But it's gonna be after our bills are paid, after our house is laid, and after our children have been put first. See, it ain't what you do, ladies and gentlemen. It's how you do it. But remember, the same way she come out here and drag her mama. That's the thing about life. What you put into the life of others shall surely come back into yours. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. Get ready, because it's coming. I repeat, surely what you put into the life of others will surely come back and visit you, baby. The same way she got out here and drug Tracy is the same way it's going to come back to her. And we know one thing about what she don't believe in, karma. Just because you don't believe, don't believe, don't mean that it ain't going to come back around. The same way you did it to them, to her, is the same way it's going to come back to you. Buckle up, as I said, ladies and gentlemen. Take you a good seat. Make sure you double tap that screen and hit that like button while you at it. Because, baby, it's going to be a real good time. Ain't a fake page that ain't came out here. Ain't nothing that been out here on these streets gonna drag her like one of them kids. Baby, it's coming. It's coming. Because you had ample opportunity to repent and do right and do the right thing, but you refuse. Even when your mama help you, you turn around and slap in the face. Now, am I saying that Tracy made all the right decisions? Of course not. You can tell from the things that the girls say that she made all the right decisions, but don't y'all find it funny? Once again, everything before her kids. Don't y'all find it funny that she can always find the love in her heart? The heart of a woman. Uh-huh. Don't y'all find it funny that she can always find the love to forgive Wood, but she can't never find the love to give to her mother? The forgiveness in her heart, the kindness, the generosity in her heart to give to her mother. Y'all don't see that it's strange? Oh, because he touched her. I guess that's supposed to. I, I don't know. I guess because he touches her, they're supposed to, be okay. Because he touches her. Yeah. And with that being said, you ain't seen a touch yet till you get a touch of your own medicine. Because show as the sun rise and set, you gonna see it all again, baby girl. See, that's the fun fact about life. Some call it karma, some call it reaping what you sow. Old folks say you gonna see it again. The boomerang spirit. Call it what you wanna. But the one thing that's true about it all, no matter how much you title it, is it's gonna come back again, baby. It's gonna come back to your doorstep. And we all know one thing about the boomerang, the karma, the you reap what you sow, it come back tenfold. So, ladies and gentlemen, I say again, you better buckle up and get ready to get it down, baby. Cause when it's her turn, she ain't gonna be able to handle it. She loves to holler. She wants to go in the water, but she cannot swim. Uh, okay. We're gonna see how this gonna work out for you when one of your kids come out here dragging you like you did your mama. Could never understand, regardless to what my mama did to me, how I could forgive my husband who can't protect nor provide, but I can't forgive my mama at all. Mm. But my mama will help me. My mama will get my kids, but he's somewhere gambling, using protection, and or sleep. And I'm just out here on my own. Oh, okay. Yeah, makes a whole lot of sense to me. But guess what? Once again, you reap what you sow, baby. And when it's your turn, it ain't gonna be no fun in the sun, baby. You can best believe that. No fun in the sun. No fun in the sun. And to the people that be calling child protection and all that stuff on that girl, she's not a bad parent like that. Even though she put this nigga before her kids, she do still dress them and she does still feed them. Now, if I'm gonna tell it, I'm gonna tell it all. But again, it's very strange how nobody talks about how she puts this man before her kids because she masses get behind toys and dolls. And well, we all know one thing: she ain't never finna let that daughter of hers play with her dolls because she have breakdown. Cause my mama. She had to my collectible dolls away. Cause her husband, her first husband, cause Gigolo, Big Shot, that's her second husband. But he had started buying me collectible dolls, and she told me, you too old. So she threw my dolls away. Now, let's analyze that. Perhaps that's why she likes to go to Disney World. Perhaps that's why she lives in La La Land. Something happened in her childhood, and I'm not taking it back. You could try to mask it all you want to. I'm not crazy because you don't get a mindset like what she got overnight. That comes from trauma. That comes from love, the love that she needed not being shown. So again, I'm not disputing that it's a whole lot of truth to what she say. But what I can dispute is the fact that she can forget that man, that bum, but she can't forget her mother. Because see when all else fails, when it's all said and done, the only thing that you gonna have in this world is your children and mama. Mama gonna be there when ain't nobody else there. Mama gonna be there if she gotta have somebody holding her up. Mama gonna be there. That man, he gonna be on to the next. Imagine having 9 kids by a man. He ain't helped you with the first one, and you on number 9. That's insane. That's insanity at its finest. But when we make our beds, and that's all of us, for whatever trials and tribulations feels, we gotta lay in them. But imagine laying in them with somebody who you can't even roll over and pat and say, baby, can you buy the U-Haul? I know we gotta move, baby. Can you take care of the kids for free? If I got a pay a man that laid up and got me pregnant to watch the children that we made, y'all take Cherry and make sure I sit on somebody's couch. Y'all call Minister Cheryl, Mama Tina, call the prayers over here. Call Stay Focused. Y'all call the prayers over here. And call on the righteous of God. And ask them, tell them I need some help because I'm having a real mental breakdown. Because ain't no way I'm finna constantly lay up and get pregnant by a man that can't take care of nothing that come out of my body. He can't even take care of what come out of his. And now, hold on, wait, hear me out. Y'all double tap that screen, hit the like button. Not only do I have to take care of the kids that he knocked me up with, I got to take care of the kids and pay his child support. Wait, huh? So I got to take care of the kids that he knocked me up, get me pregnant with, and I repeat, pay his child support. Now I love that part. I love that part. Hit her where it hurt. She like to get out here and talk about his kids. Why nobody don't get out here and talk about that? How she get out here and is disrespectful towards his kids and this and that. And she say people try to blame her for him not being in the kids' life. You have a whole lot to do with it. But I still blame him for being a bum, no good, disgusted, broke, busted bum that he is as well. Because I ain't never met a man that can make me turn on my children. Now, we can blame him. We can blame Wood for a whole lot of things. But every single thing is not going to be Wood. We can't blame Wood for everything. Because some of it is strictly her. It's strictly her. It really is. She don't want to see him in nobody's life. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Okay. See him in nobody else's life. So what she does, she come out here and talk about the mama, the sister, the brother, all the family personal business. She put all her family on the internet. And that's another thing. Y'all forget why she moved. Y'all forget how she was scared and be watching her back. And she wanted to go out to the outskirts of Florida. Gonna drop her. Oh, y'all done forgot how they told her they was gonna whoop her when they seen her, huh? Yeah, don't forget that part. Why y'all think she wants to live on the outskirts of Florida and different counties and cities and stuff like that? That's exactly what it is. Cause she know one thing: when they catch her, they gonna whoop her. She already know what time it is. All in mouth and scared to fight. Look what happened down there to the jerk hood. She already know what time it is. She already know her husband sit there and watch you get clowned like that by a man and a woman and don't move. Y'all better choose you this day.